Robbie Almogovar. I wanted to take a minute with you and share with you how the Victor Letter System works. I know you've heard about it, and you see a lot of people doing business on $1 leads, 50-cent leads, $3 leads. And so I wanted to share with you some of the tools that they're using. One of the biggest tools out there is this Victor Letter System, and it's real simple. It's a way that we rejuvenate leads. If you've worked direct mail marketing leads before, you know that after you can get leads that are a year old, 2 years old. Sometimes you get them 30 days, 60 and 90. And if you call the clients, they may not quite remember sending in the letter because it's been a little while. So what we want to do is we want to rejuvenate that lead, make it brand new in the client's eyes again, and then we want to be able to call the client and be able to set up an appointment. Now, you set out a lot of these, you're going to have clients call you and actually set the appointment with you. So how does the Victor Letter System work? Let's go ahead and talk about that. Basically what happens first, let me show you what happens, and then we'll show you how to actually apply it to what you're doing. The first thing is, you can see this letter. This is assuming the person I'm sending it to is John Doe. This is the hardest part of what we do, is filling out these envelopes. You have to use 3 different colors because you want to make it so obvious. It's, first of all, it's a handwritten letter. Don't print it. Don't get all creative and figure out, put it on your computer. Do it. No, just handwrite it. How many people are handwriting letters these days? Not very many, right? And if they do, if you ever receive a handwritten letter, what are you going to do with it? Even if it's junk mail, you're going to open it up, right? So I want to dress the envelope in a fashion that it's going to cause the person receiving it to say, let me open this up. So what do? In black ink, I put my name and my P.O. box, and then in blue ink, I'm going to put their name, John Doe, his street, city, and all that, right? And then in red ink underneath the envelope, I'm going to put important information you requested. Right? Well, if you're like me, if I receive a letter like this, I go, yeah, right, I didn't receive any letter. But when I open up the envelope, I'm going to open it up in a fashion which I'm going to see, wait a minute, that's my signature, right? So it is something that I did fill out. I'm sending the client information they sent to us. If you know anything about direct mail marketing leads, the client receives a letter from us, and what they have to do is they have to mail it back. And when they mail it back, they include information like their date of birth, male or female, smoker, non-smoker. They put their the co-borrower's name or their spouse's name, their birth date, male, female, smoker, non-smoker. They put some phone numbers for us to call them or contact them at. And then they sign the letter and date the letter. So if you've been in sales for any length of time, you would hopefully understand that this is a hot lead, right? Now, why are there dollar leads or leads that are over a year old? Well, sometimes people don't buy it the first time out, or maybe somebody couldn't reach them. There's many reasons why a lead may be in our system longer than 30 days. You know, sometimes people do trips and they do a focus trip. They get about 50 leads, brand new leads, and they only close 15 to 20 of them on their first trip out. And sometimes they don't go out and do a second trip. So if they don't see those people, then what happens? Those become B leads. And that becomes business for the new agent coming in. They can grab those leads at a discount. Sometimes you get them for $1. So what we want to do is we want to call those people again, but I want them to respond to me. So I'm going to send them a letter. So what do? The way the Victor Letter works is you take the lead that they sent in, you mail it back to them. Okay? Then you're going to include another letter. So you're going to put them back to back. You're going to take their lead, you're going to take your letter, a new letter that's out there, you're going to pop this in here. Now, the cool thing is we've designed the perfect Victor letter. Everything is precise, what needs to be said, the verbiage, to get the applicant or the client re-engaged with this form here. And so if you want a copy of this, go to our website. It should be scrolling at the bottom of this page, and get appointed with our company, and we'll send you this letter. It's not for everybody. This is for this proprietary information. But those that, if you've been on our calls and listened to the leaderboards, listen to those people doing $10,000, $20,000 over in a weekend, that's because they're using the Victor Letter system. So make sure that you get your Victor Letter, and so now applying it. So how do we put the letter together? Take the lead sheet, put your letter, put it back to back, right? And then you're going to fold it in a manner in which you see their signature. You're going to place it in the envelope with the signature facing you. Why do we do that? Because if a client receives this letter, okay, if they receive the letter and they look at it, it looks like a Christmas tree because it's got so many colors on it. What they'll do is, what is this letter? They're going to open it up and they may say, yeah, I didn't send any information in. And they open it up. Whoa, that's my signature. What is this? And they open it up, they read it, and they see that there's, oh yeah, I remember filling this out. And they look over here. Okay. And then all of a sudden, they're going to, because of what's on here, what's written here, a lot of times you're going to have people call you. You're going to have the person that got this letter, they're going to call you to set the appointment for you to come out and get that protected. If not, we've set it up so that in a way that when they call, when we call them, a lot of times they already know exactly. You're Robbie? Yeah. Oh yeah, you're about the insurance, right? Exactly. So they're expecting us to call. It just makes setting appointments a whole lot easier. So I hope you got something out of that. It's the Victor Letter system. I wish I created it, but I didn't. But guess what? I am using it, and our agents are using it, and they're winning. So I hope this helped you, and we look forward to seeing you